Madam Speaker, we can end this Liberal dystopia and bring back jobs, homes, and hope. The government should choose tomorrow to release an affordable budget that starts to actually confront these challenges. And recognizing the acuteness of the crisis facing young people, Conservatives have taken a very constructive approach. We've initiated a youth unemployment study. In fact, we were pushing for this study back in the spring. Liberals blocked that from happening, and we weren't able to start that work until the fall. But here we are, and we've heard from witness after witness highlighting the failures of the government when it comes to economic and immigration policy. We've put forward this study, and we've put forward a Conservative youth jobs plan. The government doesn't have a plan. Their policies have created this crisis. Their policies are making this crisis worse. But we have offered constructive solutions. We have put forward the Conservative youth jobs plan that confronts this challenge. And our plan has 4 simple parts. And I hope that tomorrow the government will respond to these proposals constructively in the budget. I hope that we will see an affordable budget that includes elements of the Conservative youth jobs plan. The plan is simple. Number 1, unleash the economy. Number 2, fix immigration. Number 3, fix training. And number 4, build homes where the jobs are. Number 1, unleash the economy. So unleashing the economy means repealing Liberal bills that block development, that block energy development, that make it more difficult to construct a home, that make it more difficult for major projects to move forward. To implement a genuinely pro-development agenda that doesn't just involve picking and choosing a small number of preferred projects or preferred companies for subsidy. As we've seen, sometimes some of those preferred companies that have gotten subsidies are moving jobs out of the country anyways. Unleashing the economy means removing the barriers that they have put in place to allow all companies working on developing major projects to see a runway absent the kind of aggressive regulation and taxation to actually be able to see their projects move forward. So unleash the economy, fix the immigration, put the immigration system back in line with the needs and interests of this country, especially when it comes to employment and opportunity. And part of fixing immigration is fixing credential recognition. We have people coming here who could be working in areas where there is significant demand for those skills, but instead, when their credentials aren't recognized, they're forced to compete against young people for entry-level jobs. Let's get skilled professionals who come from abroad out of those entry-level jobs by actually recognizing their credentials. And let's address programs like the Temporary Foreign Worker Program that are driving aggressive competition for entry-level jobs that's shutting out our young people. So unleash the economy, fix immigration, and fix training. Madam Speaker, we have put forward a substantial, rigorous proposal to make training more available to young people in areas that actually align with the needs of the labor market. We've proposed that students pursuing in-demand studies should receive relatively more generous financial support. And Liberals have already sadly dismissed this proposal. But we say that when we have skill gaps in this country, rather than focusing on bringing people from abroad, we need to focus on training Canadian young people to fill the skill gaps that exist. And finally, we propose substantial new incentives to make it easier for employers to build homes where jobs actually exist. We proposed a 100% accelerated capital cost write-off for companies that build employee housing to address the challenges that sometimes employers have in more remote areas in attracting employees to those areas. So this is our Conservative jobs plan to unleash the economy, fix immigration, fix training, and build homes where the jobs are. And it responds to the youth jobs crisis approaching 500,000 unemployed young people. Madam Speaker, it's time for action. That's what this report calls for, and I hope we see action from the government on this unemployment crisis.